They can see us and they can hear us. For some reason, my transition. Oh, now it works.
Hello. A little bit late, but that's kind of in our style. We have been running into a few tech issues that we've been having. So again, second disaster cast. Both of them trying to get in at 10. At least this time we got in five minutes earlier than last time. Last time we started at 10:30.
Admittedly, the secondary reason is we were terrible at time planning.
Oh yes, we had a birthday party that we were at today,
and we were like, man, we have enough time to get back, set up, tidy up a little bit before the stream.
We totally do it in an hour. We got back at 9. It was like 10 o'clock. The computer still wasn't on. We're like, fuck. But hello, we're here.
We got the computer on at 10:05 and I started the stream. Mm-hmm. So like, it wasn't. The stream was not on terribly. Like we ourselves were not ready. We then still had to go run around and grab the last couple things for stream. Like, oh crap, the mic's not plugged in. Oh crap.
Well, I'm Bryan Creevy.
I'm Conlan Rose.
We're the co-founders of Nat Disaster, and this is DisasterCast, podcast number 2.
Wow, that's the quickest we'll ever do the intro in any one of these sessions.
I made sure I didn't forget it. Last time, for those of you who were here, we literally were... God, we did an intro for 20, 25 minutes.
Oh, it was funny. It was.
So
yes, we're always late. This is just tradition. We're always like, we're gonna be this time, and then immediately becomes not that time. So fast. We wish it didn't happen that way. I mean, but we're incompetent. It's just that. It's how it is. It's not even a lie.
Ethan, you've been here for the majority of our D&D streams. We're like, hey, we're starting at 6 o'clock, and then
6:15 we start.
At 5:58, it's like, hey, 6:15. So it's just a problem. We're bad at time management.
I can't answer the phone, case. I'm sorry.
Oh, the girlfriend, the fiance. God, I cannot get used to that. It's so strange when the titles change. But thank you guys for coming again. Yeah, we want to try to make this a regular thing, especially because we like chatting with you guys. We get a little bit more interaction with the chat in this, because in our D&D games, we really can't pay attention to the chat. That's why we kind of need a moderator once we get enough people in the chat, which, Ethan, I'm looking for you to be that.
Back, man.
And yes.
Don't run out of ice pops, then we'll stop being back.
We'll find something once the ice pops run out, once they stop selling them in stores. Go ahead. We'll choke down an ice pop.
Okay. Well, you failed to breathe and deal with liquids and simple ice. Bryan got this. Did you get this for free? He's chewing.
I got it from my friend Matt Kennedy. He's moving away, and he just gave me these all for free. They're all little cocktail mixers. So we're going to be trying all these tonight with vodka and possibly rum, and hope it works well.
Well, depending if it's some stuff, we do have whiskey, and we do have tequila, but
whiskey and tequila. Well,
they'll say what you're supposed to add to these, and some are like, you're supposed to add a shot of ginger beer and put in an ice shaker and then pour into a cocktail glass.
Nope,
that's not gonna happen.
Nope, not at all.
That sounds like a lot of work, and I don't even think I have a mixer upstairs. So we're gonna make some cocktails wrong tonight. We're not going to start off with this, though. We'll go 15 minutes, then we'll do this. So keep us on. In 15 minutes, be like, where's your drinks? And then we'll make our first ones.
Yes. And also, we're going to see what other fast food places are open this late, because for those of you who were late with the last one, McDonald's took a while to deliver, and they got our order wrong. So kind of want to see either if somebody's better than them this time around, or if nobody else is open.
See if McDonald's can redeem themselves. They got, not all of our order wrong, but it's definitely not
hard too.
And they just straight got the wrong McFlurry, which is a rare step.
Hey, Ethan just asked what's on the menu for tonight. To be announced, because I haven't opened up Uber Eats yet, or Grubhub.
That's the food bit of the menu. In terms of what's on the agenda, there's never an agenda. That would require some kind of setup.
Yes, and a lot of you guys have actually told me you will think of questions to ask us. Conlan, we hit double digits. We have 10 people.
You're lucky we started.
Well, this is the first time I think Nat Disaster has done that.
Oh, Nat Disaster? Yeah, my personal channel's done better than that.
Yeah! Woo! Okay, that could have been the picture for the thumbnail.
We will know, because we didn't hold it, and we're going to have to go find it.
Wait. And?
everyone. Thumbnail making.
Thumbnail making
Yeah, I
101.
can pause our video because it's distracting me on my laptop, so we'll just keep the chat open.
Probably a log in. I have another person trying to get it. We are live.
Live if people
now.
in the chat.
So,
Person who's having trouble, I'm sorry. They can't hear us right now. They're having trouble.
so we don't have any questions yet. So, Conlan, what is going on?
I can't talk about it.
For me, the only thing that's been bugging me all day was a thing at the birthday party at Julie's. We were playing Jackbox, and there was it was one of the games where you have to guess the percentage of people who do this. And one of them was believing in the superstition that is blowing out all the candles on a birthday cake in one blow. And nobody else had heard of that superstition except me. And I'm just the only one around just like, am I the only one who grew up like this? You're supposed to blow everything out in one breath. And everybody was like, I've never heard of that before. And then I mentioned the lucky candle. And you, sir, should get off your phone and talk for it.
I told you I defended you for again. Yeah. I did that in my family.
Okay.
I said that. No one listened to me at the party.
I'm just saying, be active. Stop getting on the phone. Well, yeah, I was honestly just really confused. So I'm like, I think everybody was like this in America.
No, white. This is all we got for white culture, guys. It's it. It's birthday candles and like drinking games. I think that's our entire culture.
Basically, I mean,
there might be other stuff, but
if you have heard of that superstition, you need to have either a lucky candle, an extra one above your age, or you need to blow out all in one breath. Because I honestly want to know who the fuck else was like this. Because now the majority of that party did not have that, and I was like,
I had that. That's how it was in my family.
Oh yeah, you were in the middle of playing a game, playing. You were talking with Matt at that point.
Yeah, I had to turn around and I was talking with Mike, and I turned around to defend you real quick, and then I went back to my conversation. They heard that, I'm like, nah, Brian's right, and then I turned back around.
But yeah, I don't know why that stuck on my mind. It's just one of those realizations where you're just like,
you also zoned out and almost like,
oh, I passed the fuck out. I was tired. We stayed up to like 3:30 last night.
Definitely too late.
So I definitely needed to conk the fuck out for a while.
Oh yeah, he conked out, and everyone's like, "Is Brian dead?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I hope not. He's my ride. He drove here.
But otherwise, honestly, I don't know how many of you guys play actual board games and stuff like that, because we've actually been doing that a lot more. So I think out with Matt. Did you play Doom before?
No, I've never played Doom.
That was my first time playing it. I liked that.
That was fun.
Fun game.
I think it would be even more fun the second time around.
Yeah, and
because the first time around you're learning so many mechanics, and even Matt was not fully familiar with the rules yet, so he was making some mistakes in some of the mechanics.
I was so sad I didn't get to wipe you guys out in one move. The fucking storm. Knowing where that storm's gonna be is kind of powerful.
People want to ask us our shirt, where we got the shirts. I believe someone bought this for me for my birthday a year ago. That's literally it. I randomly grabbed it because the shirt I was wearing was too sweaty to wear on stream, and I was just like, crap, I need to switch shirts. So I just grabbed one out of the pile. I have a whole bunch of cool nerdy shirts, and they're just in a pile. You never know what you're gonna get. What question?
So Craig, what's your question? I'll get on to that immediately after the shirt. I apologize, but mine, empathy is more rebellious than a middle finger. I personally have been, Facebook has trapped me. They know I like getting cool t-shirts.
I know.
I see all my ads, especially from Tea Turtles. That's actually something I would actually reach out to Tea Turtles and ask, because they're the only person. You guys know we joke about, hey, sponsor us. Powerade, sponsor us. Malibu, sponsor us. Yeah, it's always just a joke. I actually get so much from Tea Turtles that I kind of want to email them and just be like, hey, will you actually? Because I'll wear your shirts every single goddamn stream if you get more people to watch. So, might actually do that. It's the only one that kind of would make sense in my mind. Everything else is just a joke. Like, me and Vicky always say Taco Bell all the time because we always get Taco Bell like every single goddamn stream. But Tea Turtles, to me, I actually put a lot of money into their products. It's kind of like all the power tools and stuff that you end up asking.
Yeah, I give them way too much free asking price, and it's too late.
You gotta give them something enticing. You gotta make sure
I
actually want to.
Oh
Okay.
god, you're being...
Questions. Just the questions out. How about why not text me back? LOL, for a D&D campaign to the 9 Hells, what one of your characters would you think would be there? If one of the characters we made went to the 9 Hells, which one would be there? Does this count just my PCs, or is this my NPCs for my world too? Because if it's my NPCs from the world I created, that's a larger laundry list that I need to think through. So, God, what about you? You have less characters.
3 characters.
Yes,
Not
that's
be
why
Greg.
it's a little bit easier for you to
It
decide.
would not be Greg. He would be scared.
Oh, Greg's your coward character, so.
If you want to say a dry sentence.
And names, it's Bryan and Conlan, just so you know.
Yeah.
So, who would you be? It's not going to be Greg. Rain is more the strategist, and Bracket's the more actually do good and destroy things.
I think Bracket's the most likely to end up in the 9 Hells to solve a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, it is my duty to do it. And then he'd get there and be like, this was a terrible choice.
In all honesty, for me,
Rain's too smart to go to the 9 Hells on an active choice.
she would have to be coaxed down there by a god. Just be like, hey, you need to do this.
She would have to have there'd have to be some serious cash in the end all, or else she would be like, no, I like, being alive.
For me, God, it's such a hard choice because I would like my paladin too as my first character, Narek. But also, and this, Greg, you would know about this. I had so much fun playing as Torian. He's my barbarian that went part paladin as well. And I had this giant ass fucking sword. I only had a +2 to hit because it was so heavy. I could never get higher. But it dealt so much damage. And I literally would be doing, not even critting, and doing like 30, 40 plus damage with my hit. And this was when we were like level 3.
Oh,
that's
fuck,
man. And then I also got another paladin sword that I started getting and realized too, but that guy just dealt out so much damage. And
apparently I named my PC after Greg.
Oh yes, that's aggressive. We were in our Humblewood campaign, all episodes up on YouTube right now. He wanted to play test a rogue, and it was basically a world of magical woodland creatures that gain sentience. So it was much like fox, deer, stuff like that. And he chose to be a fox, very Robin Hood-esque, and he named him Greg. And
Gregory, oh crap, what the fuck is his middle name?
Philip? Was it Philip?
No, it was something obnoxious though. It was, I'm sure I could look it up.
Gregory something, and he had...
Felix was his last name, I remember that.
Conlan, you can create that character with like little motivation, but by the end of it, you actually liked who you created. You got a lot of character development in 10 sessions.
Oh, the last session that went from like like kind of a coward who's like trying to like maybe have friends to like definitely character development by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time.
And yes, like Ethan said in the chat, follow the stream. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter for the news. Follow us all around. Just get us more out there. I want more people to enjoy the content we are putting out. And yes, Greg, my barbarian, because Torian was fucking great. I killed a dragon by basically farting at it as we were falling out of the sky. Just sent a burst of fire energy out around me, 3 points of damage, and plummeted through the sky. And Greg, your character was the only person who survived that saw what actually happened. You're taking that secret to your grave. Everybody else knows how I valiantly destroyed that dragon, and that is why I keep you as my advisor. Because you hold my most valuable secret. My claim to fame was not as epic as it actually seemed.
I'm sorry, you're just spawned.
Even gets popular enough that we actually get money from what we're doing, and maybe I'll I'll get you $1.
What you do for $1?
Or dude, as long as we are working together, I can get you lunch on Fridays. As long as you're getting us active with a lot of viewers and followers and stuff like that.
We make money. We'll help our staff.
You're basically our staff at this point.
You are the staff. Singular.
Oh my god. Yep, Greg, you're just putting Death War, baby. Dude, fucking, I just need to say, sorry, D&D stream, so this is our part D&D podcast, always got to be here. Greg, he switched to a cleric a few sessions before that final fight, and he was in that fight with the dragon. We were in a flying ship, like 200, 300 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Dragon ended up throwing Greg's character. Just throwing him. And Greg just casts Death Ward on himself as he fell. So Death Ward makes it, if you get knocked unconscious, it immediately keeps you at 1 hit point. So he just got yeeted out of the sky and landed just like fucking, from one of those Marvel movies, just getting hit, like Loki when he just gets smashed with the Hulk. But he survived. That was a clutch play. I miss playing with you guys. We had some epic moments in that. So, God, it's been a while since that campaign. It's been almost over 2 years, right?
No,
You stopped playing. Nope, it's been 1.5 years since that campaign. Jesus, such a long time ago.
Dude, we haven't played our big campaign since March.
I know, God, it's been almost 6 months, which we have some hope for that coming up.
We'll see what
No
happens.
details yet, but hopefully by the end of the heist campaign that we're doing.
It's just taking so
I thought it was going to be 3 sessions. We're going into session 5 tomorrow.
Oh,
So-
and it's definitely nowhere near the end. Like, and you know that. Because session 5 is going to be a complete just bullshitting session.
Yeah. But hopefully tomorrow, anybody who wants to watch, tomorrow's session, we're actually expecting a pretty good combat fight.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be some combat. I'm actually used rain in combat. What?
And hopefully you guys actually do some actual tasks towards the heist.
Trying, but like,
I know.
it's distracting. Exactly.
I'm glad you guys enjoy the role play and everything.
Well, we made characters for role playing. It's just what we did. Okay, that's what me and Vicky did. I should rephrase that sentence.
And we're slowly trying to get more people to role play more. Role play is fucking fantastic.
Our other players role playing, they're not as into it as me and Vicky, who were like willing to do it for like 13 hours. We would do an entire campaign where there was no combat and just like hours of role play. As long as the character is interesting enough, it would be mad.
And Greg, I am actually jealous about Descent into Avernus. I've wanted to know what that's about. So actually, if you can message me sometimes, let me know how that is. I actually have been very curious as to how that campaign goes because I haven't read it. I haven't bought the module. I do want to, so I probably will at some point. But let me know how that's actually going. So let me know some of your good moments and stuff like that because I love the stories from the games that you guys play up there. Justin, yes. We will battle, and the cool thing is, stealth bros, like me and you, it's a party of entirely rogue, so they basically are stealth bros at that point, just a whole party of stealth bros.
The only problem is you're like, yeah, you're gonna get all face magic uses, and we're like,
Yeah, no, they're options. They get to choose. You guys have an option, though. You can choose random monster on 3 level tiers, or to face another group. And the other group will have magic. I'll let you know when you're a party with one person who can cast magic. So, you gotta learn how to counteract a little bit of magic. It's gonna be a test for Rain's abilities in combat. Because she knows how to combat certain situations. She knows how to do things outside of combat too. But how effective will she be facing off against magic users?
She's probably gonna use everyone else's meat shields as they get really close to the enemy and shoot people in the chest with a bow.
And this will lean you towards the battle tactician, battle master fighter that you want Rain to be. What level?
He's only level 1.
1. So
fighter, 5 rogue.
So this can be part of that backstory that leads her up to becoming a battle master. Because level 3 is when you get that title and you can start getting tactics. So I do.
Yep,
I'm
start getting actions to,
anticipating Rain doing call outs and stuff like go them and stuff, go over there, get that person, things like that. And this is that will start showing the skills that she has actually as like a general or captain, someone to lead.
Yep.
But also staying the fuck away from everything else.
Apparently, even though I rolled well for her health, she is the lowest health of the party.
And yes, yeeted out of the sky. We that should be one of our catchphrases. Yeeted.
Yeet.
You
I say it all the time as Brad.
Brad said it all the goddamn time. And that's one thing for if anybody goes back to watch our main campaign, it's so
the references in that thing is hilarious.
It should not be referenced, and you say it to NPCs who are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, bro, you're bro.
Oh my god. Fucking.
It's because everyone's silent while they're listening to you, and then like there's a pause between them about to talk.
Because all of them were fucking. You guys just went through a portal, fell 50 feet into a giant pool of water, and Tyron's just swimming around in the water, and the rest is still in his coffin. Gin Rash is doing something. I don't even remember.
I think he was bailing the boat and trying to row us.
And you're the only one like, guys, there's actually like an entrance over there.
Like, whatever, bro. Your boat gently down the stream.
I missed that. For anybody who hasn't seen it, Of Fire and Stone, episode 17 in our main session, that was the boss battle, the Warrior's Rest arc of our campaign, which was longer than expected, which seems to be a theme for us, but also pretty epic, and there's a lot of things in there.
Leave at 15-minute mark.
Okay, so we got to start.
So we open our package.
Okay, let's begin.
I realized that had all instructions on it. That's fucking stupid.
I got it.
Had all instructions on it.
Yes.
Na 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 na. But you weren't ready for me to do that? Okay, what do you want to do, my guy?
Master mixologists took inspiration from around the globe to create a delicious set of cocktail mixers that are sure to refresh and delight. Looking at typical celebrations and traditional beverages from a variety of countries, we formulated easy-to-use cocktail mixers for everyone to enjoy. So we encourage you to take a tour around the globe, one sip at a time.
I'll make sure I make as much noise.
Mojito Tropical Painkiller. Oh, Tropical Painkiller. Mojito Tropical Painkiller, Blue Hawaiian, Mai Tai, and Caprina.
Okay, shot of rum.
Shake one bottle of mixer with 1 shot of rum and ice and shaker. Pour into cocktail glass.
So you have to get the rum. Oh, that's rum.
That is rum. Do we want stronger rum? Because this is just Malibu.
No.
Stronger rum.
We have stronger, proper spice rum. I wish we had a silver rum, but we don't.
Okay, shout out to New Hampshire. Mount Gay. Get that all the time up with my New Hampshire friends.
Shots! I don't think we're actually doing shots. We're just mixing cocktails. Are you having trouble, Bryan? Yeah. We
got a little bit of Mount Gay left. And then classic Jack Daniels honey tenders.
What things are we mixing? I want to try a strong painkiller.
Painkiller. So they say mix that with a rum. So I will get one of the ones too. So let me see.
So
I'll do a mojito.
Doing tropical painkiller.
And I will do a mojito.
Do you know what that tastes like?
Probably terrible.
Yeah, you're not much of a lime. You're okay with lime.
You don't like the lime wine coolers from Seagram's. I actually do.
Yeah. So if it has lime, you get it. But it's classic margarita. That's your problem.
Jasmine and HS. So this is a drinking stream with light D&D theme. Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty accurate.
If you actually watch our sessions too, we are mixing. The majority of us are drinking while we're playing too. Vicky has tea. Asia sometimes gets a drink, sometimes get water. But me, you, and Bryan are just consistently having a drink.
Just shut that with more shot. Oops. 1 shot of vodka.
Okay, no.
That's what I just did. I was like, I want just a little bit more.
It said we can eat ice. Do we have ice over in that freezer over there?
In that freezer, no, we have ice upstairs.
Well, that's
not
too far for us.
Also, we put these in the fridge before we put them out. So they
are chilled.
Like the cup feels cold, and all these were in the freezer for liquor, so it should be pretty cold. Ooh, that.
Well,
want to smell? I know what that smells like. It's a mojito. It smells like a mojito.
Well, hopefully it's not shit.
I've had this before.
Whoa, that is actually good. I haven't had properly actually made mixers to actually put this up. But normally, I just grab like a Coke or Mountain Dew and mix that. This is
cool. Long rum for this. The spiced rum is not what this is supposed to be mixed with.
I think it actually goes pretty well with this.
I bet it does with that because it adds some flavor. For this, it takes away from the aftertaste.
I know you don't like lime, but you want to try?
Yeah, that's fine. The spiced rum works with that.
Spice, yeah, it's a little bit too much for that one.
This needs
it's not that bad. But
it would be if you made it for yourself. You're like, okay, I'll finish it.
Gin Rash would drink it no matter what.
Gin Rash would just take the bottle of Jack and just empty, and be like, yeah! And we'd be like, you shattered the glass, we could have used that.
The drunk dragonborn barbaric. He's a barbarian cleric. Interesting, boy.
It's been setting the rest of our pores. Ah!
Shit, that was more alcohol than the mixer. Fuck. But we'll probably.
It's not time to enjoy your drink.
How drunk are we gonna actually be today? Good pizza. That was it, right? Or pizza and cake.
That is all the food we've had today.
All which I've had. Okay, I did have about 5 slices of the squared pizza.
No, I had a whole bunch of
So
pizza.
I had a lot there and 2 slices of cake.
2 meals with the pizza.
We're good. We'll be fine.
We will be fine for the first 3 of these drinks, and then it's going to start going downhill there. It's going to be like... Because we're also going to keep on sipping our regular drinks that are filled with vodka and like shit, and we're like sip, 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 and we're like, I know, we drank too much.
Dude, there have been some sessions where I actually drank way more than I should have in that session. Most notably, there was one recent...
We get slurring near the end of it.
Oh my god, it was one of the heist... No, it wasn't the heist. I actually drank... I think I drank continuously in the last one of Humblewood.
Yeah, you were...
Because I'm like, I don't give a shit if I TPK. This is the first time I actually don't give a shit if I killed everybody. So I was just like, alright, let's fucking...
class to play.
Favorite class to play? For me...
My favorite class that I've played is, I don't know if it's Rogue or Paladin. Probably Rogue. I like Rogue a lot. Ooh, we're getting lots of questions. Awesome. Favorite movie quote for me? Oh, that's hard.
I'm a little bit biased with my favorite class. Hold on.
But you answer class, and I have my favorite movie quotes from Armageddon.
In a campaign with my friend Callum is in our campaigns in the heist in the main, so watch to see who Callum is. He DMs a game where he DMs worlds where he likes to overpower his characters a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I broke the monk class with my magical items that I gained from him. I chose a Kensi monk, and I got up to level 14 where our campaign kind of stopped. It's still paused. We can come back to it. But I have a weapon that...
We'll never see.
we'll never see it, but I have a whip that has 4 illithid... It's basically an illithid whip. It's got their like tentacles.
Fuckers.
Every single
It's not a movie quote. That's a television quote. I'm sorry. You're disqualified.
But... I need a drink.
Surprise, motherfucker!
But I have a whip made out of illithid tentacles. And
Still good quote, though.
each attack, I can attack 4 times if all 4 of the heads are there. I get 2 multi-attack or extra attacks, so I can attack 8 times. And he gave me a sash that gave me 1 action surge a day. I can attack 16 times in a turn, and then bonus action flurry of blows 18 times in a turn. I cleared the floor of enemies once. I have the mobile feat as well, and also he gives us boons if we do get certain things, rewards. So I had Boon of the Enlightened Fist, where every single key point I used made every damage I deal out give an extra 1d10 of radiant damage. I broke the monk class. So monk so far I've had the most fun with.
Okay, favorite movie quote. It is the Russian guy in Armageddon when I forgot exactly what he's doing. But I think he's trying to fix the ship because the engine wouldn't start for the shuttle for them to leave the asteroid. And he's like, this is how we do it in my country. He's just beating on the rocket engine with a fucking wrench like a madman. And it starts and he's like... It's just one of those action movie moments you're like, this is nonsense, and I am so happy it's happening. It was great. It's one of my favorite things. It's like, this is how we do it in my country. That was a good one.
Mine aren't movie quotes. Mine are quotes from video games I grew up with. Any one-liner from Frank West in the Dead Rising series, like
those are good, yeah.
Secret Wars, fantastic. It's full. I just love the quotes that they did in that game for him. More on the serious side, though, Dead Space 3, The Awakened DLC. I love to quote, because I am a writer. I want to storytell. Nobody knows that about me. So I like character development and certain quotes that shine to show who somebody is. And Isaac Clarke in Dead Space 3 Awakened said, good men mean well. They just don't always end up doing well. And I was just like, shit, speaking the truth in the middle of a fucking alien apocalypse on a different planet. Like, damn, that was fucking deep. So I like quotes like that. You're on the whole different spectrum. You're like, yeah. I'm like, ooh, this was deep and emotional.
Oh no, I like deep emotional quotes. I just am really bad at remembering all the words for them.
Oh,
My
and then-
favorite, like one that just stood out was me remembering because I've seen that movie way too many times. It's my dad's favorite movie, so I've watched it tons of times.
Anything from Forrest Gump. I love that movie. You either love or hate that movie. I love it, and there are some iconic quotes.
Best video game quote gets hard because there's so many good video game quotes, and there's like ones that are just one-offs, like where they're not deep at all and they're just funny.
Mhm.
Like anything that happens in Just Cause when Rico's just doing stupid shit and he's just
Love
one-liners, and you're just like, because he's flying around your parachute, right after blowing up an entire army base, and you're just like, thank you, Rico, for that.
I had a personal question towards me. It will not apply to you because you've never played Call of Duty Zombies.
Right.
Favorite Zombies Easter egg? My favorite Zombies Easter egg, probably. I'd say it is probably tied between two. All of them are epic, and especially the ones at the ends, like Revelations and stuff like that. There's so much that you do, and the boss fights are a little bit intense, like Garrod Creevy as well. But my favorite Easter eggs to ever do, especially at the time when they came out, was Moon. I loved the way they completed Black Ops 1 story with Moon. I was so intrigued for years to see how they were going to go for. Well, 2 years. It's 2 years in this game, so still years. But my the second one that I'd say is actually not as popular in the zombies community. I love Zetsubo no Shima. I love that map. Its setting is beautiful. The Easter egg is easy-ish. Like, it's not that hard. But Zetsubo no Shima's map, just the atmosphere and everything, I love that type of setting. I like playing that map a lot.
Because when you would be with the zombies, it's hilarious.
I am like, all of my friends who played zombies growing up have moved away. I've actually just gotten one of my all-time zombies partner to start playing again, Blake. He lives in a different state. Not gonna say where, but he just started playing again, and I'm so happy to have another friend back who plays. So I've gotten back into it.
Our next question is in terms of the recent events with Chadwick passing away, Black Panther. What I think they're gonna do is they're gonna pass the mantle. Because of how they've written Black Panther, they're not just going to recast; they'll pass the mantle somehow.
Yeah,
which is totally doable within the canon of the movie and stuff. It just will be. It'll be a
character, or do you think they're going to recast T'Challa?
I don't think they're going to recast. I think they'll bring a new Black Panther. He will pass away in.
So I'm curious about this because I haven't read too much of the Black Panther comics. I don't know if there's another Black Panther who succeeds T'Challa.
Passed away.
I really am not. Yeah, yesterday. Yep. I don't know if there is a Black Panther that succeeds T'Challa in the comics yet. That'd be an interesting way to go. I'm super sad.
It could be ground for the comics and everything. Which
obviously, I'm super sad for him and his family. I'm really curious what the MCU is going to do though, because they were going to have Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Black Panther be the new Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor for the MCU. Yeah. So with him passing and his character either getting a new actor or passing the mantle off, the new Black Panther won't be as engraved with the fans.
Because it didn't go through Endgame and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think MCU is very good at handling stuff like this. I think we will get a good send-off, and it'll be very touching, I think.
Yeah, hopefully, because they're planning a Black Panther 2, I think, in 2021 late or 2022. So
it was in production.
Yeah,
not filming.
So they're gonna have to have a lot.
They're in pre-production. I know that.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of.
They finished writing, so I'm not. So it's gonna get delayed.
Oh wow, a lot of quotes since the last time I looked.
Oh yeah, we're talking. Chat's active.
Without ammo, I shall have to resort to. Oh my god! Thank you.
I love that quote. You told me that so many times,
dude. Yes, that. Oh my god, Rick Toffin has the best goddamn quotes in that entire game. Oh my god, Zetsubo no Shima had a few too. It was just like, great, instead of a normal angry swamp monster, we got an angry swamp monster chasing after us. Go team. Yeah. I just love the sarcasm that he has. Best character. I'm excited to see where they go in Black Ops Cold War, because I don't know if they're going to reboot the entire zombie story or if they're going to try one over, because they have effectively ended it. But I am on board for whatever they do. hopefully when we get the multiplayer reveal on September 9th, they reveal something with the zombies there as well. Because November 13th, we got the date.
Yeah.
That's past the mantle. Yeah, if they don't decide to pass the mantle and they just recast him, I'll be fine if they do it well and they still hold on to like how his character was. Because I hate when they change the mantle and the personality changes a little bit. It's something that's really hard to actually something really hard to actually prevent because they're a different person.
Yeah.
But they got to do it right.
I'll have to change this.
It's
been our 15 minutes. We've been reminded by our moderator. It's time for shots again. Once we give Ethan things like this, it's all for our existence.
And they are planning to do She-Thor, which I heard a rumor that Thor is going to be in that too, as well as She-Thor. So I'm curious. Yeah, no, because that's what happens. Jane becomes She-Thor in the comics.
She's supposedly they interviewed Natalie. She's excited for her.
Ooh, Moscow Mule. I'm gonna do Moscow Mule.
That's the one that you need like 6 ingredients.
Shake one bottle mixer with 1 shot of vodka, 1 shot of ginger beer, and ice in a shaker. So we just thought the ginger beer or the ice, so it's gonna be vodka in this.
Vodka?
Vodka.
Yes, vodka.
Oh, let me clear out this.
Nah, just mix them all, and it'll just be soup.
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna do the peach, which is supposed to be done with champagne. That I don't have champagne. So I'm just going to pour some Malibu in there and hope for the best. It's the weakest thing we have sitting on the table.
Sir, your Malibu.
I need to redo the stupid settings for power on my fucking laptop. Because Windows is like, hey, we're going to change all your settings because they're not energy efficient enough. And then there's me who's like, oh no.
I didn't know this was absolute. Oh, no.
What?
I've never had absolute. Oh dear.
Absolute's okay.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Wait, why did it turn off the screen then before when I have it plugged in? Do I have it plugged in? I didn't. I plugged the laptop in to the back of the computer, but never into the power strip. So after I do this, I
think I put too much absolute into this.
Yeah, the absolute's not that great, dude. It's just.
Oh, well.
You not see how much I put in there, Bryan?
Not as much as you could have.
Yeah, but we also have to do whatever amount more of these. And the fun bit, I'm going to go miss the recycling can next to me.
Nailed it. Yeah. Wow. Coordination. It's not usually your strong suit. Okay. Hopefully it's not. I've never actually had absolute. Joe?
It's okay.
Joe, what? Okay, this is actually only 80 proof. Because Joe has done Everclear, and that was
I will not drink Everclear right now. It's warm. That would be disgusting.
Oh, God. One day I'll probably just be like, fuck it, and I'll have some absolute.
Oh, yeah, I understand when Windows put shit back on your computer all the time. You're like, I uninstalled it. Why'd you reset my browser to fucking Edge? I could drink this all night.
I definitely put too much vodka into it. But I can tell if I didn't, this would be fantastic.
Also, does it need the ginger beer?
No, it works pretty well. It's just the vodka's a little bit on the strong side. I have a bad habit of going 50-50 with alcohol mixers by accident.
Yeah. Absolute mid-grade vodka.
It's fine.
Upgrade our glass game. You have a problem with Red Solo cups. I will sing the whole song and then get those covers correct on YouTube. I won't because it don't sound like Red Solo cups.
When we finish the drinks, we'll do some shots as well. I hope they bring back the OG perks for Blackout.
If you were doing that and they shattered, I would have been just like...
I would have cried. It would have wanted my drink.
Also,
I love these shots.
See, I was like, there's that, and then we had to vacuum up the table.
Which...
Like, the fact that we're over there...
Like the shot glass, when we were setting up in our delay, I was like, all right, cool, shot glass, and they were stacked, and I was putting some table.
20 years old. I'm 25. I'm on the late end of the spectrum at this point, and we probably should get nice glasses. Hey, if you guys keep watching and make this screen big, we'll get glasses that have our, like, logo on them. Actually, let me rephrase that. London needs to design our logo first. Also, I don't have to pay for Red Solo cups anymore. This is one of 2 bags of Red Solo cups in this house.
We have, other than this year, we host huge parties in the summer.
Should not advertise the huge parties.
Which I'm not going to say the dates.
We have social gatherings with our closest friends.
We have bangers.
admittedly, we have a very large, close group of friends. Like
we have like
some people have 5 close friends. Us have
we've had anywhere between 15 on our slow year to 30.
We had a peak at 30 the 1 year.
God, and it's just like a 3 to 4 day weekend thing, and we just need solo cups because we can't have a lot.
I want to buy solo cups in. It's great.
Yeah, I don't know where you got bagged that. BJ's.
I told you. Oh, I need to plug in my laptop.
It does say BJ's on it.
Beep, beep. I need to plug in my laptop.
Remember being 20? Well, I do too. It was 5 years ago. It was a wonderful time. That's when I actually started drinking. And it's all been downhill from there. I think they've helped them, but
that's what alcoholics say.
Hey, I don't drink that often. I only drink excessively once in a while.
It's literally a D&D. It's literally now this podcast and D&D. That's it.
Which, for those of you who are new, we brought out our family members, the D&D characters. This is Conlan's.
Overused. What's your most overused D&D spell?
So you haven't run too many spells.
No.
So for you, it's Divine Smite. Because
but no, it's funny. I don't use it a lot as a paladin.
Yeah, you've been selectively using it. It's
wonder why? Because I use my other spells.
Yeah, honestly,
you
use command. You use Thunder Smite. Oh my god! In session 0 with Thunderous Smite, you yeeted that kobold across the room.
I turned a kobold into just a pile of ash that was flying across the room. That was bad.
We had a session 0.
Triple his HP.
Yeah, it had like 10 HP, and it had like max. It had like 2 HP left. And you used
and I definitely killed it with my sword by itself.
And you hit. I don't even remember if you crit or if it was just a lot of damage. You did like...
I rolled well.
8... No, I don't think I had 2 HP. I think I had like 6 HP left. And you did like 18 damage. I was like, yeah, you just tripled its remaining health. And it just got flung across the wall and just splat. And that was his first introduction to a
honestly, my opinion as a person who runs paladins a lot, I think just smiting the crap and only using your spell slots for smiting, that's overused. I think paladins should...
slots.
No, paladins should use their spells because they have some useful fucking spells if you use them properly.
Command worked really well in that fight with the water elemental.
Yeah, you have great... Because keys, you're supposed to be the beefy boy that can take hits. So that means you can use something like command to force something to fight you so your other opponents can keep on hitting it.
I know what your most used spell is.
What?
Field of Faith.
Oh, yeah, you feel faith all the time. So I'm like...
On yourself or someone else. It's just like, he's about to rush into some enemies. Okay, I already have an 18 AC. 20. Hit me.
Then I run in and I'm not really that worried.
And what's your plan one day to have a paladin army? Paladins, use Shield of Faith. 48 AC.
Run in, nothing literally can hit me because it says... Even though in 5
Nat 20
is still... Nat 20 technically still hits, but like...
The god who has a plus 20 to hits cannot hit.
You die because I refuse.
Because I am holy as fuck.
My god has commanded me to eliminate you as a threat.
Next question was...
Oh, we have to remember to order food. Man, Ethan's on us. You are great.
Okay, my chat is going to be temporarily disrupted as I'm going to a different app, so yes.
We have it up. It's okay. I almost knocked over.
What did that say before I went those? Chair looks so uncomfortable from Ethan. Yes, I'm actually, Ethan, I've started letting you know, and I haven't let anybody else really know other than this motherfucker here. I am really thinking about getting my TV somewhere else, the desk on somewhere else, and building a PC in my corner of my room so I can actually get like a gaming chair, get anything set up. And back to zombies. I can do custom zombies finally. I've been watching that shit since Black Ops 1. I love the custom maps they make, but I can't fucking play them because they don't get released to console. So that is probably the primary reason why I want to custom a PC. Still using my Xbox, but I'll be gaming on there for custom stuff. Alright, what is available? Ooh, there's still TGI Fridays coming.
Oh, that's right. I got them like 3 days ago, though.
Fucking bitch, Taco Bell's good.
Any recommendations for a gaming chair? I currently don't. The one that felt the most comfortable I've sat in my life is actually the one from Staples. I went to Staples and their chairs fuck, like the gaming chair. It's a little expensive for it because it's at Staples, so it's gonna be more expensive than it should be. But it was dead ass comfy and had really good adjustments. And like you just pick it up in store, and like all the other gaming chairs, you have to order them and they'll come in like a month. Staples, you just go pick it up. So I'm like, that's worth just the convenience. And that's probably the chair I'm going to end up getting.
The only thing that inspired me about your setup, Ethan, was your battery pack that lets you continuously play your game even when you lose power in your house. I've had this motherfucker's PC for years just staring me in the face. His has been the one that's been just like...
I have 4
so
plays.
cool. It's so cool. And then fucking Alex Schlossberg in the chat. Hey, A-Dog. Yeah, you've been showing me the PC for...
Dude,
PC? Like,
it's been a while.
back when we were on Xbox 360, like 10, 11, 12. So yeah, you've been shoving that in my face for years. Which hopefully, when I actually get it, maybe you and I can play like old times and play Left 4 Dead 2. Remember when my disc had a crack in it and the whole game was just glitching the fuck out? That was like, I think that was the first video we actually uploaded to YouTube. I don't know where the fuck that is now. Probably on your channel. Obviously, but I don't know where. Like, I don't know how to find it.
Useful thing. You shouldn't have asked me, Bryan.
I didn't ask you. You just cut it in.
I'm sorry. I'm here. I just spelled Kyron's name wrong.
PC Master Race, but I think the Xbox Series X is pretty cool. I'm still probably gonna get it.
It's definitely cool, but PC Master Race, I concur.
Okay, Conlan, what do you want for food before Ethan yells at us again? Taco Bell,
Yes.
Frankie's Diner, Puaj, whatever the fuck Puaj is. It sounds sexual. Burger King is still open. Ooh, do we want to do Burger King, which is the direct opposite of McDonald's?
No, let's see how they do it this late at night. Why not? I don't like Burger King that much, but like just to be like, can Burger King do better?
Okay.
Which would be really pathetic if they can.
Ooh, okay. So, my preferred meal at Burger King, I like the Bacon King. You guys substitute the mayonnaise for barbecue sauce, and it is fucking delicious. So, let's do a Bacon King meal and see how it's actually delivered, because I don't think I ever actually did that. Well, I didn't know they actually charged 20 cents more for barbecue sauce. Fuck. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Do I add pickles? Chat, let me know.
Well, that's in the chat for pickles. Chat, pickles?
London's in the chat.
London, I'm actually setting up slides so I can show off your artwork, so thank you for coming to the chat.
Conlan, let me know if the chat says I've added pickles or not.
Okay.
Because I kind of do, but I kind of don't, so...
I like pickles, but not on my burger.
Ooh, and Sprite. I gotta do Sprite. It's the ultimate mixer for drinks, and today seems to be a drinking night.
Rich boy, 20 cents for barbecue sauce.
Ooh, breaking the fucking bank.
Pickles are free, it looks like.
It is free, so I was just asking whether I should get them, so I'll take that as a yes. Add to the fucking cart. Conlan, what do you want from Burger King?
Also the Bacon King meal.
Okay. What would you like with your bacon? Do you want mayo?
No.
Do you want ketchup?
No, I just want barbecue sauce.
Okay. Oh, actually, I gotta take ketchup off mine too. It's ketchup and barbecue sauce, not a good mixture. Do you want pickles?
No.
Okay. So when we get our meals, we're gonna have to check and see which one has pickles and which one doesn't.
Yeah.
What drinks, Sprite or Fanta, Dr. Pepper, Coke?
Dr. Pepper. I've had one in a little while.
The doctor.
Can we call Dr. Pepper the doctor from now on?
Edit this one. No ketchup either, because ketchup and barbecue sauce is no.
Okay, so here's my answer for keyboard and mouse versus controller. If you're playing a normal, like, first-person, third-person shooter, yeah, keyboard and mouse, you can be more accurate, everything better. If you're playing a racing game, you need to use a controller or use a wheel. Because doing it analogically through a keyboard sucks dick. And you get in car accidents all the time. But I have both on my computer. And I also even have a Steam controller. I have a whole bunch of controllers. I also have NES controllers, GameCube controllers.
You're spending over $30, so I get $10 off. You right, free barbecue sauce.
I don't own any consoles, though. Actually, the lie is I own a PS3 that has recently died. Actually, the PS3 turns on fine. The HDMI port is failed.
I want to really actually play. Okay,
Which I really want to fix because I have the PS3 that does PS1 and PS2 games.
I think it's upstairs. I think I brought over. I want to plug in my 360.
Yo, your 360's upstairs in the box.
So I can play 360 games back. God, the 360 was classic back in the day.
Yo, your 360's upstairs.
God, okay. PC is Master Race, but 360 was peak.
I think you were using
peak multiplayer time back in the day. 360 was where it was at. And chat, we have ordered Burger King 11:14. Let's see how long it takes to get here. I think this is roughly around the time where we ordered McDonald's last
Oh
time.
yeah, but no,
They got here at like 12:45.
Oh yeah, we kind of like the sticker shipping over an hour ago. At that point we didn't talk about things that are inappropriate because we were drunk.
And yes, sorry, I'm just getting the chat back up. You haven't had BK since 2003. Well, sir, you have missed out because
missed out.
I love Burger King. I love Burger King. Fucking sorry. Wendy's made me puke when I was young, so it immediately went to the bottom of my list of favorite fast food restaurants. Burger King, I've been going through to for a while. Childhood memories. Go there with a family every once in a while. Sometimes me and my dad would go on a bike ride and we'd stop and eat there because our local Burger King had like an outdoor awning that they got rid of in the past.
Recently, a couple of
years. I'm fucking old. But I love
when you say things like recently. I'm like, Bryan, that was.
And they had the chicken fries when I was young, and they took them away. Burger King's doing well with their promotions now. I know they're doing well because they were gone for a while. Then they came back. They brought back Cheetos mac and cheese. Like I didn't know what the fuck that was, but it was unhealthily delicious. Just mac and cheese wrapped in Cheetos.
I think I spelled it wrong.
Nare.
I know. I did wrong. I spelled it wrong. I put an E instead of an A.
Consult me before the writing.
It's not writing.
You're an engineer. You're an engineer. You're good at math.
Yeah. No, I was like, I think it's an A, but I'm unsure, and I typed E, and I was just basically fix it.
Ethan, I've warmed a little bit more up to Wendy's since working with you at the location we work at. Don't want to say that on the internet, but I'm sure people can easily find out. But it's still not my go-to. The only reason I ever really go to it at work is because it's right next to our building.
For this chat, I'm sorry. Engineer.
How do you spell engineer? You just looked at it. E-N-G-I-N-E-R.
I hope you understand. It says art.
I said 2 E's.
Art show off 2 because I'm too lazy to change these. This isn't even on the right. Like I didn't have the time to set the scenes for this, so I've now ruined my personal scenes. They're done. They're ruined.
Over 30. I'm scared. I'm
frightened too.
I see. Getting the memes on Facebook now. It's just like people in their mid-20s, and then it's just like the
gonna have kids.
Both Maines brothers have kids. One of them we don't give a fuck about.
All 3 of the Maines brothers have kids.
And how many of my friends have gotten engaged this year?
Why is knock on this computer?
I can send it to you.
Wait. No, Knock's on a different thing.
We're at that point where all of our... Oh, God. Just the wing.
It takes some time to get Knock to fit.
We're at that point in our lives where all of our friends are getting engaged and kids.
I am engaged.
And I know you are one of them, you little shit. God. I don't care. I'm fine being single. I'm perfectly fine.
You don't
I
sound
don't have any issues whatsoever. I'm fine.
And I guess also have one last scene in case London, if you're done with your stuff, you need to send it to me like now.
Basically,
I'll
say to the world.
for London.
I talk to people every once in a while. I've messaged with somebody who I'm actually interested in, but I don't know if it's going anywhere. My secret: become their friend, because you either date them or they just become your best friend. And honestly, I'm better at being friends with girls than I am with guys, even though everybody in this chat is a guy friend of mine. So, but no, I honestly, it's.
Finish my drink. Give me a second.
I find amazing women
making our drink. Ethan, you didn't get us on the drinks.
Yep,
he just told us right now in the chat.
I find amazing women who I either become great friends with on the off chance to get to date them or something, but I'd rather just have this moment in my life. What?
Thanks, London. I love you, man.
Can chat? Can we get an F in the chat for all the people who got engaged?
Actually, no, if we get an F in the chat for all the flies that died last night. God, at the garage.
We have an electric fly. Oh my god, he was trying to change the rotors on his new truck, and he fucking can't because he made one of the bracket bolts now turned into a circle. And the door was open for hours, and we just kept hearing. I had to roll for lightning damage. They all fucking. Oh god, they were gone.
I'm not excited to take that down and have to dump all the flies out of it.
I can see them piling.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I need to clean it out, man.
Oh, we got our first F in the chat.
Thank you.
Ethan, you now are not only our first fan in the chat, but you are our first F in the chat. We need to get some badges for you.
We need to have people you need to follow us on Twitch. We need followers and stuff like that, and we actually can get emotes and shit. Like, we can. We need someone to design the emotes. But we have a graphic designer, so. No, these were the ones.
Oh, I didn't know you picked them for yourself. I was going to put them also. Yeah.
Oh, no, we can look at them all. We can look at them all.
Box.
I think I'm going to do the Singapore sling. What do I need to put in that?
I'll do Mai Tai. It's rum again.
Which one? Rum.
What are you doing?
Singapore sling. I think that's going to be rum.
One shot of gin.
Gin's upstairs.
Go get gin. I will entertain the masses, hopefully.
I'll pour this in here, and I'll get the gin freezer upstairs. Because I do think we have gin. We have good
London said no, he will not finish it today.
Okay.
No worries,
fine.
London, I've waited how many months since you finished Naresh? You finished Naresh like April?
Yep.
I don't care. Take your time. You already have your money, as long as I get my product.
Your time, London. You make great art.
Oh, I get that.
Take your time to perfect it, because I love your art. I love your art style. That's why we love you doing your stuff. That's why I definitely want you to do other art for me, which we'll talk about after you get the logo design first, because that's way more important than getting our next character.
Spice rum or Jack Daniels rum with Mai Tai?
Jack Daniels isn't rum, Brian. That is whiskey.
Let's start with whiskey. Whoops, wow.
Mai Tai's with rum, so rum. Mai Tai's taste better with rum.
Yeah, am I a little bit tipsy?
Apparently, because you mixed that up. I am tipsy, but I feel fine.
Fine, Malibu or a spice rum.
Beep, beep. I'll go with Malibu. It tastes better than Mai Tai.
Yeah,
I've had a Mai Tai before. It tastes better.
Whoops. Just give me awesome dice. I don't have my dice on me right now. I think I have like 15 sets of dice. If you go back on and see some of our streams, I have even shown some of my new dice at times. I bought 2 custom dice on Etsy, I think, at one time. It's not the whole set. They were large D20s, and they have a rubber duck encased inside. One of them looking at the 2, and the other one looking at the 19, so kind of like opposite ends of the spectrums. And not gonna lie, they are kind of like my lucky ducks. I get really good rolls typically on those, even the Nat 1. So I keep those around. But I also love some metal vessels.
You could make out. He's more out of gin. Think main strength wrestling.
That's believable. Main's is
Spikers isn't like gin.
On the session. Oh, again, session 17 of Fire and Stone. He was not plastered, but pretty far.
Oh, he was fucking pretty far gone.
Just that.
Okay.
Forget Aurora. Just is someone there? And Jin Rash. No one's here.
You were so loud to it.
The whole party just.
Oh man! Everyone watch Vicky's face during that session, because just that end of the session
of your imagination.
Just watch the end of that session. Watch Vicky's face is the funniest shit ever.
And then when
she's just like,
and then when Jam Fell comes up with Keith Fell's symbol, man, you're like,
oh, he was plastered. He drank an entire 2-liter bottle of Coke. He was hyper and plastered. He drank an entire bottle of whiskey and an entire 2-liter bottle of Coke. He just drank some of the Coke and just poured the bottle of whiskey into the 2-liter and drank it over the course of the fucking session.
I do highly recommend people to watch our stream. It's not popular. Audio quality was terrible in the beginning until we got our Yetis, and now hopefully it'll be pristine with our
It
new
will be
mics.
phenomenal.
Because I spent $900 of my own money to get 5 sets of good mics.
And
It better be good audio
so
quality.
actually, you're closer to fit. Remember, you're closer to 1100
Because the wire.
because the mixer.
Yeah.
And I spent
I
$100
will
in
try
cabling for these.
on stream. Hold me to that if it's bad audio quality.
It's this first section's a little sketch when we come back. That's because I have not set the mixer up right.
And okay,
Admittedly, I just have a mixer and it takes some work, and I'm not a sound engineer.
we need to figure out why my Yeti is not working at my house for our current session.
If we have time tomorrow morning, we'll do it.
All
Depending
right.
on how fucking hungover we are.
Let's see how this is. First spill of the night. F in the chat for my shirts.
This would be better with gin.
But this is actually good. I poured way too much Malibu into this, and it still doesn't
What
overshadow.
did I make? One with gin.
You made
I don't like it that much.
Singapore Sling. Well, you gotta finish it.
I will finish. Like, it's finishable. I don't like it that much, though. Yeah. It's not very good. Yes. Malibu is basically candy cane liquor. I love Malibu. You can just drink Malibu. Know what? The highest was
Terrible.
no.
It's not. I can sip this all fucking night.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like, this is why this is being kept for the last one because I like Blue Hawaiian.
Well,
I drink these normally
well, if
when I go for this.
water it down with whatever the fuck is in that Gatorade because that is mixed with.
We don't know what's in here. This is
We have a bad habit of just pouring.
This
things
isn't
in
Gatorade,
here.
Brian. This is only Mountain Dews.
I know.
So who knows what liquor we made last night when we were drunk?
We don't know what mixtures we make.
We were not sober when we made this drink.
It just fizzed when I opened the cap.
Did you got the whole soda in there?
Okay, have an ice cube if you really need it. That requires us to go all the way upstairs, which you already did. You should have grabbed us.
I should have grabbed an ice tray. That would have been smart. And then put it down here in the freezer. But, we're not the brightest.
You need a non-player to mix it, though. Malibu is basically candy cane like it's true. Not really booze. True. But yeah, so, chat, I'm going to go get some ice cubes. Put some more questions in the chat and keep this motherfucker entertained.
Oh, no. D&D questions are less good. Movies, TV, No, but I'm saying I'm not as good at them. Sci-fi fucking stuff, because I am a giant sci-fi nerd. Wrong tattoo. This is Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers on my arm, because I'm a nerd. I have the gate coordinates to Earth down my back. I am not that big of an anime fan. I'm sorry, I don't dislike anime.
Did someone say anime?
Let me phrase that. I don't dislike anime at all. I just don't watch a lot of anime because so much shit I'm watching all the time. I don't have time. Twist this way before you break my ice, right?
Sorry, I have an ice maker because I'm a fancy boy. I haven't had to make ice. It's like fucking eight.
Okay, put some ice in this, so hopefully this Singapore or what the fuck it's called. There's animes I love. Admittedly, they're like the animes are like, really? Yeah, you're not really an anime fan kind of animes, like Seven Sins and stuff like that. I love that. That show is great. It's a fun show. I love Sword Art Online. I watched some of Bleach, but not all of it, because my friend was the one who had the account to Kiss.
Bleach was a fantastic anime. The fillers killed it. Oh my god, getting through the Waco Mundo arc. Like 300 goddamn fucking episodes because they'd give us like 10 of the actual canon and then like 30 of a non-canon.
As a man who is a Dragon Ball fan, yeah, it's a struggle. Sometimes it's like anime is one of those things where it's so great until like, shit, we accidentally didn't add the season out enough, so we're just gonna fucking waste time.
Yes, you
next
can,
episode.
You can skip the fillers, and but the thing is,
you
know me, Alex. You know me. I love any type of story. I'll do anything for a good story plot. So even the fillers, I suffered through them for the possibility of it being
there's a bit of story in them. We're both that kind of people.
Which, if you watch the Boruto anime, which I recommend because it's actually good, there's just a lot of fillers. One arc, Boruto accidentally got sent back to the past with older Sasuke.
Oh yeah,
right after Sasuke left the village in the past, right after that arc in Naruto. So
3 questions.
Fucking good. Oh god,
best movie death scene. I did like Tony. Because even though I haven't seen Endgame, I did watch Tony's death scene. That was really good. That's my favorite recent one. I love when Darth Vader dies in Return of the Jedi. That's a great, powerful, emotional scene. There's a lot of good movie deaths. There's a whole bunch of ones like characters sacrificing themselves for the all of Rogue One. How's that? Spoilers for Rogue One. All the main characters died. Yes, Rogue One. That's my answer. Rogue One, because all the main characters died in the film.
Trying to think of very impactful deaths in movies in my past.
My answer for Goku versus Vegeta. I am a Goku fanboy, and I am the worst person because I'm generic. Like, I love Vegeta, though. Don't ever be like, oh, so you like Vegeta? No, I love both of them deeply. I just like Goku a little more. I think Vegeta's story arc is so fun. I love him. I love Bulma being like, nah, fuck you. You're going to be a house dad. And he's like, what? I'm the god. I'm the prince of the Saiyans. And she's like, suck a dick. I love that.
I can't think of action related.
You're hooked on Avatar? Good. Avatar's amazing. Keep watching Avatar. Then watch Korra. Korra can be abrasive, but it's worth the whole seasons.
Honestly, I can't think of many main character, side character, movie deaths that were impactful. All my brain is filled with is every single diehard villain death scene right now. That's everything that's filtering through my head. Those were fucking hilarious.
What, from Die Hard movies?
Oh, all of the Die Hard movies.
Absolutely.
I love watching John McClane kills them and then
No, absolutely. As John, as
ho ho ho! I now have a machine gun.
Yeah, no, you're not fine with that. In terms of an older film, fuck yeah, all of Die Hard, just Die Hard. Yes, that's the whole film franchise. Even though
is it a Christmas movie or is it an action movie? Chat.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. You don't think so?
I watched it on Christmas, so it's a Christmas movie.
Goku or Vegeta. I am not a Dragon Ball fan. I've never watched an arc. I've seen maybe a passing episode.
It's one of those.
Sorry, I was a Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, and Code Geass fanboy when I.
It's because you watched Code Geass, so you focused on that.
Oh my god, Code Geass is the best.
That aside, yeah. Maybe he likes Code Geass.
To make the world a gentler place, the Black Knight symbol with the Geass symbol. I love Lelouch, Lamperouge, Lelouch v Britannia. All hail Lelouch. All hail Britannia. That might be a little bit unhealthy with that one.
Oh, the ice did not help us, by the way.
I watched Naruto.
Also, we're going to use
Bryan, Code Geass. Yes, fucking Alex. Oh my god, it's on Netflix. Alex, I need. Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. I need.
Now you're gonna make me watch.
Yes, because you wouldn't like it. It's like no.
It's just like it's a four. Like
you know what we're starting after stream today.
We're not starting it tonight.
Two episodes. The first 2 episodes of the opening.
I don't know, but we're gonna be really drunk. I really would like to watch it, but I could not be like, Ryan, there's 6 people on screen.
Watching it tonight.
We might watch it tonight.
Alex, next time you're down or I go up there, I need to show you they came out with a sequel movie to Code Geass series that confirmed what happened after the end of, spoilers, the Zero Requiem, without really spoiling much. And the directors have said this is the start of a 10-year plan of new Code Geass content.
You're lucky.
Obviously, COVID-19 probably slowed that, but they're going to add more to the Code Geass universe, which I am fucking excited for.
Jim. Next one is, I don't know how to say those names properly.
Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies. That's actually a shirt I have from T-Turtles.
Go up higher.
What?
I don't know what they're from. And
Ushio or Tora? And Tora.
Are those from...
I don't think those are from Boruto. Ushio and Tora.
They're not clicking for me either, but I don't watch Boruto or Naruto. I've watched a lot of Naruto, but I've not watched all of it. Because me and you would
unless their names are different in the Japanese version of it. I watched the one with subtitles, but they translate to
the English version.
Because I mean, technically Boruto's name was going to be Bolt in the American version, which I'm glad they didn't fucking do. But
people would have been pissed.
Ushio and Tori is an anime. I don't think I've seen that. I gotta add that to my list now. Is it good?
Probably.
Good? Is it a movie? Is it a show? Tell me. I'll watch it in my spare time. London makes sure I watch anime.
Okay. Now, we'll add it to the list.
Oh, I dropped in viewers. We went from 12 to 6.
We're at 8.
We're at 8? Oh, mine says 6.
All that matters is we're talking to our best friends who gives a shit. So, the fuck out of me.
So I need to watch Ushio and Tora now.
Okay, that's a good list. Japanese audio or English dub, it depends on the show for me. because some shows are so dense, I'd rather it be done in English or else I start missing shit. Some shows deliver slow enough in the Japanese with subtitles that I can watch it no problem. Also depends how like busy I am. I've watched animes both. I've watched both versions of lots of animes. I watched, oh crap, what the hell is it? Is it Magic High School or something like that? I forgot the name of the show, but my friend Phil used to watch it, and that was only in Japanese. It had no English dub. And he'd always try and watch it when I'm like cleaning the house. I'm like, dude, this show's good, and I can't fucking like know what's going on, so I had to keep on asking.
I prefer dubbed for the animes I grew up on and that are very lengthy. Naruto, Code Geass, things like that.
Oh, you want English stuff.
For one-offs, I am fine with subs, especially with Boruto. Our Burger King's on the move.
It's faster.
Yeah. Boruto only has subs right now, so I obviously have to do that one. But other ones that I've been shown, like Orange and Your Lie in April and things like that, those ones I do prefer the sub because the voice acting is much better, and I don't mind reading the subtitles at that point. Other question. You're currently hooked on Avatar, Ethan. You're welcome. This motherfucker and I watched the entirety of Avatar, and then
We had to pay for it. We had to
actually on fucking Amazon Prime where we had to pay for it. And less than 6 months later, Netflix gets it on for
free. I'm happy we rewatched it. It was
we watched it before. It was cool.
We watched it right before COVID happened, and like we're hanging out like most weekends.
Mm-hmm.
It was right like when we were doing the stream was doing real good. Everything like it was like good period where we were like cranking. And I love Avatar. We watched Korra, and okay, controversial opinion. Me and Bryan love Korra.
Oh, I
love her herself, and I love the show. I love both.
Not a lot of people like Korra, but if you watch it completely separate from Avatar: The Last Airbender, she's fucking hilarious as an Avatar.
She's so
Her character growth was phenomenal from season 1 to 4.
And if you have a struggle getting to season 1 and 2, I understand. It is worth finishing.
Mm-hmm.
Finish season 3 because season 3 is fucking amazing.
And it has probably one of the most gruesome deaths I've ever seen in a cartoon.
There's multiple gruesome deaths. No spoilers, but they're fucked. There's some fucked shit that. There's a reason the show may or may not have gotten tried. Nickelodeon, because they'd already signed the contract for season 4, was like, I don't want you on the air anymore.
Yeah, Korra was going to have a season 5.
It was supposed to have a season 5. That's why it came in the comics. It was supposed to have a redemption arc for a QVR.
Okay. Best Christmas movie. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. No doubt about it. That is the best Christmas movie of all time.
London, finish Korra. It's on Netflix now. Go watch it. It's worth your time. I promise. Especially because Korra's a badass girl. Like, she's such a badass like person. I know the kind of women that you like find cool. You're gonna love Korra.
She solves all her problems by punching.
She is so headstrong and fun, and like all the characters are so awesome. Korra is so worth it. She's awesome. I love her as a character. I know some people don't like her as a character. I love Korra. She's so wonderful.
Boku no Hero. I'm pretty sure that's My Hero Academia. I don't know. If that is,
not a show I've watched, sadly.
I have not watched My Hero Academia, but everybody tells me I need to. It's just my life is filled with
Lucifer is great.
50 hours of working, dating, and then trying to have a social life, and I guess trying to date again. I don't know. I'm at least talking to women, but if you count that as dating. But it's hard to add a lot of stuff.
Lucifer's amazing that only Creevy hasn't watched it. Lucifer's worth your time.
Individually, and that has nothing to do with Naruto. Oh, we should. Okay. I agree with that.
You got a whole bunch of answers.
I'm reading through everything. I'll stop looking.
Give Bryan a second. He hasn't caught up on the chat like I have.
Also, my friend Matt recommended anime for me today. What was it? It was like perfect. Oh, God.
I don't remember what he said.
I'm gonna see if Matt will text me. Oh, my phone's at 15%.
There's a charger over there. Fine. Lucifer's great. I've not watched the season 5 right that just came out. I believe this is season 6. Whatever the fuck season just came out on Netflix. I have not watched it yet. Me and my fiance, she was watching Lucifer for like funsies, and like I've watched season 1 of Lucifer on my own when it first came out, back when it was actually on Fox. So like that's an interesting concept. Fox is just long enough to get here, Bryan. So just you can still see the chat on my device. We're gonna get you like
Nope.
Just go sit on the workbench where you kill your phone and break it, or move the box over and flip it over.
I will.
There, we solved the problem. Oh yeah, alcohol is slowing down Bryan's reading level. That's not even a question. It's getting slow. I can keep up. I'll just get more manic. I'll just get a different form of manic. Also, we've missed the 11:30 shot thing, so we need to make another one. I have not finished this one. I need another cup because this is going to take time to drink. That's not very good.
I'm too slow, my friend.
No, it's just not good. Okay, can you move your elbow for a sec and also scoot your chair? You interlocked me. Yeah, I'll be back. I need to get another solo cup.
We're gonna finish these all just in time for Burger King to arrive. Holy, what the fuck?
Can't get it open. You need pliers, Bryan? I'll get pliers. You got it?
When in doubt, use your teeth.
When in doubt,
That doesn't work in every situation.
That's how I build Lego. It's one of my teeth are fucked up, probably. What am I supposed to put with the Appletini? I think it's supposed to be gin.
Appletini vodka.
We're mint then. Okay, we're doing Appletini. My fiance and I am not the English major. He is. He's supposed to
no, if that was, I don't even need to look at the chat. That was Ethan, right?
Yeah.
Every single day Ethan, you know I'm a creative writing major, and you know I'm not good at public speaking. I mess up grammar when it's speaking. Writing, I'm impeccable. But speaking, it's challenging.
Cobra Kai. Heard about it? I did not watch it. It looked real cool on all the trailers I saw.
Cobra Kai.
That's the one that had the really weird, ad campaign in, 2014 or 2015? I forgot what year it was. But it had, this weird ad campaign. I never watched it, but I saw the ad campaign. I know of it.
Ultimate Muscle? That sounds like a
I heard
early to mid 2000s bodybuilder workout.
Oh, I've heard of that. I just obviously I say I'm one of those people who knows about animes and has heard about them because I follow enough people who give a shit about animes. I just don't watch anime.
I'm too impatient to wait for 11:45.
No, we were doing this is the 11:30 one, Bryan.
Ethan said next one 11:45. We fell behind. We fall behind. We're not good at time management.
Okay, so this will be at
midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight, we're gonna get classic margarita and blue Hawaii.
I'm excited for this. You're gonna need tequila for that one.
Okay.
Tequila's in the fridge.
That's gonna be fun. You gotta always end it with tequila. And then we have our shots afterwards.
Oh, well. How long are we gonna go until we die?
I mean, that's always enough.
Is this just you as our best friends watching us slowly devolve into death? Because I'm fine with that. It's funny as shit.
Do you still watch The Walking Dead?
I never watched.
I want to get back into it. I ended in Alexandria a few episodes after. I don't remember how far. A few episodes after Rick basically, spoilers for a mid-season of a show that's several years old, Rick killed that asshole guy who was I don't even remember his name, but the girl he was talking to in the village and getting kind to was her ex-husband or abuser or something like that. And he just murdered him in the square. The lady was like, we can't act like this, Rick. And Rick's like, still give us before, and took control of the whole town. That was where I kind of felt. I never got to the Negan arc.
I never watched Walking Dead, even though I was told to constantly by my English teachers.
The beginning
purely because I was at the exact time where I stopped watching television in my life.
I like the prison seasons, but the prison season is where it starts slowing down. The first one, season 3, keeps people in, but season 4, where they kind of hook into it, and then the governor ruins it, and they go on the road. That's where I feel a lot of people started falling away from it, which is weird because then you miss the cannibals. So the cannibals was fucking weird and awesome.
So this is a question to you guys. I know how I know you guys are anime fans. So I am more of a crazy sci-fi fan.
Yep.
Because that's the one thing where me and you differ as friends. But we love other stuff, so it's fine. We're okay, you like more anime stuff. I like more sci-fi stuff.
I like Doctor Who.
That is true, which is a great sci-fi. And I love Doctor Who. I'm not a person who follows Doctor Who extremely, but I love every episode I watch. It's one of those things I'm one day I'll watch all of Doctor Who. When? I don't know.
With me.
It'll probably be if we be doing stuff as
oh my god, you want
to do it as a stream? Yeah, it'd be a stream. We would have
let's do a React series.
We would have a
oversaturated market, but it's so good. You get views. You actually get views.
Stargate. Yes, I'm a Stargate person. Okay.
He wants me to watch Stargate one day.
I'm a big Stargate fan. I have the gate address to Earth on my back.
So if we ever get lost in the galaxy, I just need to look at his back. Fine.
So I have the gate address to Earth on my back, except for obviously the what the hell it's called. The coordinate you need to know from the planet you're on. Forgetting the name of it else on my head. I love all of Stargate. Do you know it takes 11 days straight, no bathroom breaks, no food, no nothing, to watch all of the Stargate content that exists right now. 11 days straight. That's 0 pauses.
You scare me sometimes.
It's 10 seasons of one of the shows. And the other show has 5 seasons, the universe has 3 seasons. And then there's several movies. It's 11 days of content.
You have
I
seriously
love Stargate.
Hey, Conlan, what's Westinghouse?
Westinghouse? We're not talking about engineering today.
I have found there are
Food check. Where's our food? Thank you, Ethan. But yes, Stargate's wonderful. I don't know if any of you guys are Battlestar fans. If not, you should watch Battlestar Galactica. It is the grittiest show ever. And if you're one of my close friends that live in Milford, I'll let you borrow my box set of it. Though I think it's on Hulu now. So if you have Hulu, you can watch Battlestar. It is worth your time. It's so nitty gritty. It's so good. Battlestar is so good.
I didn't want to spend an extra $1.99 to get priority, so they'd come to me first. So they're at a stop right now. It says we are the next stop.
Okay, vibe check. How are we feeling? Buzzed.
Oh, definitely buzzed. Oh, we only had pizza and cake today.
But yeah, we have not had much food, and we drank last night and got fucking fucked up last night. So we're not in great shape. I've had a headache all day. Tomorrow I'm gonna feel like shit.
I still have a good recovery rate as long as I have some water.
No, I felt really good after I drank all the water, but then I drank all those fucking wine coolers today, and there was just too much sugar. And the sugar gave me the headache, not the alcohol. I was never really that buzzed, except when we were playing the D&D game. I was a little buzzed, and then I was buzzed in the super fight, and it disappeared by the end of super fight. And I was not buzzed the rest of the day. I drank too much sugar today.
Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Great board game. Great.
That was fun. That was a great experience.
See, I'm sad it didn't last a night because the best part of that game is when you prevent the haunt from happening so soon, where you're able to explore and get forward.
Yeah.
Items.
I could see how it can be really, really extra fun, but we just rolled shit.
Which I want to get a copy of that so I can.
No, we should continue to play.
It was such a terrible thing because I had such a good haunt. I became the traitor in there because that's one thing that happens with the haunt. Sometimes one character can become the bad guy. I became the villain.
We'll try to drive the bus when we're drunk. It'll be safe.
And I could not charm the goddamn barbarian. I kept on rolling too low. If I had charmed him, it would have been a game changer because then he would have become my minion to attack all of you motherfuckers.
Well, the key is it's because we got that stupid sanity boost.
I should have used the item. I should have used the item that I had that let me just steal an item.
You'll get a board game jam section, I promise. That's probably, like, as time goes on, and we're allowed to have more free time because we're able to not work our full-time jobs as much, you guys will get more. If you get promoted and, like, get more people viewing us, then you'll get more awesome, fun content, and you guys will even get to be involved with it because you guys are our fucking close friends. You're our core, like, best friends, means you can be on stream with us and have a great time.
You guys don't realize how much we were planning to give additional content in our channel, and then COVID happened. We had plans for actual other stuff other than our D&D stuff,
like this podcast,
to do, like this podcast,
but we had to push it.
Music sessions, like gaming sessions, things like that. And then we couldn't see each other, and we still can't. We can see each other in bursts and stuff like that because, like, me and him were just too fucking close that, like.
It's just me, you, and Maines are pretty much we only people from our group that we see each other.
Yeah.
And since Maines literally lives like down the street.
This podcast is basically the start of it, and we intend, once the heist campaign is done, if we are able to return back to the main campaign,
you're gonna see
to have a podcast, hopefully with the majority of the Nat Disaster crew, talking about the story so far and things like that. So I'm actually looking forward to that DisasterCast.
Off topic from all of our sci-fi and stuff like that. Just watch Scrubs. It's a great show. I'm drinking an apple teeny. I have to mention it. This is
Any Scrubs fans in the chat?
It's JD's favorite drink. I have to.
I personally I never watched House growing up, but it played in the break room consistently during quarantine when I was like the only person there, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll watch House." That guy's a madman.
House is amazing, but you cannot watch you can't just be like, I'm gonna watch House. That's not how that works.
Oh wow, this is something we've never seen before. Just give me my pills.
Got me.
He would have solved COVID-19 months ago.
Oh wait, we're supposed to check one of our emails already.
The Great Pretender anime. That is the one my friend told me to
check your email to send to you.
Oh my god, I do have an email.
It's from X Cult.
Oh my god, hold on. Let's see.
What wonderful thing has he sent us? Is it inappropriate?
Oh,
is it you?
You make me look hot.
Bryan, you're reasonably attractive.
Thank you.
That's a weird thing to say to your best friend. Also, earlier today, oh man, I don't know if we can show this. He has nipples.
I like it. I'll take it. I look attractive.
It's never lupus.
Now I just need to go to the gym. Ethan, go to the fucking gym with me. I don't give a shit that your back's hurting. You got me to get a fucking gym membership. Fucking come to the gym with me again. Let me get these abs. Yes.
I'm not that drunk yet. We've been that drunk before.
You act like we haven't before.
We have kissed before, but we're not going to be that drunk enough.
21st birthday party. Shit face. I kissed a lot of people that night.
Kiss. You're like, you're my best friend. We need a kiss. I'm like, what? I was very drunk too. So I was like, oh yeah.
London, I'm not going to premiere that picture today, but tomorrow before our session.
But before everyone else cheers, we will show off some of London's wonderful art. So we're going to transition to Ty'Quorus and Jinrash, which I believe are his two first artworks. I think I actually put these in order, except for Naresh is in the wrong order because Naresh happened after Noct, but Noct's...
I fucking love that. Oh my god. I need to get a black cloak now. I have a green cloak. I don't know if you want to change, if you want to make a separate version of this with the green cloak like I have. If not, I'll fucking get a black cloak and just match the picture. But I do have a green cloak. Go back into one of my previous sessions on YouTube. I think it was in the mid-teens. You'll see me with the cloak on if you wanted that green.
Kitchen, not the gym, bro.
Oh, I have too many apps now. Okay, Uber Eats. 12:03 is the estimated arrival time.
Cool. Okay, so on screen currently is, as stated, Ty'Quorus and Jinrash are two of our main characters. And I thank you so much, London, for all your wonderful artwork. So I'm clearly getting slower because
these are the first two you did too, and honestly, it was really interesting. Like the one thing, the only critique Asia had about Kyron was just the hair. It was like mint green.
This is the adjusted version,
which
she quickly did.
She loved the dirt on it. She loved everything. Like it
took the exact photo and the hair was a little darker.
And that's the one that really showed us how all of our images were going to go. And with that first presentation to the whole group, everybody was like, this is going to be awesome. Like, they were actually genuinely excited seeing this to see how their characters were. Then Jinrash, the fucking bulky boy, came up, and him with his freaking javelin of lightning. I want to see him use that sniper rifle, which they've lost now, unless they find somebody to get it back.
Technically lost it.
You donated it to the Sister Guard.
It will cause us to have more firearms. This is the beginning.
Right after you got Trell to try to duplicate the bullets.
We're not stupid. Always remember, Bryan, you may be like, you gave it to the guard. The guard was
I wanted you to give it to the guard. I don't want you to have a sniper rifle. You guys got that item, and I'm like, motherfucking, there was 4 or 5 guns on my list, and you got it with that level of goddamn 4?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he said, fuck Jinrash's feet. I know you struggle with Jinrash's feet, because he's the only one not wearing shoes.
You went 2 hours on one of his feet. I think it was the left. You're fine on one of them, and the other one you're like, God damn, this just doesn't look right. The life of an artist, man. I cannot imagine. I'm so sorry. I can't tell them with writer's block I get at times. I can imagine it's somewhat like that with drawing, but I'm just thankful for everything you did. And On to the next, boys.
I just accidentally didn't click. Okay, so this is Bracket, my character, because he's one of the characters I play.
The Paladin, Tech Paladin.
I am the Tech Paladin. Bracket is not a Tech Paladin.
Imagine if I give you tech armor at some point, like it's
he's
Artificer enhanced.
He runs semi-spoilers. He's used a smartphone in his life. Realistically.
And then there's Naresh, the lovable, majestic beard himself, Callum.
But Naresh doesn't have a beard.
Yes, but Callum
does. Yeah.
But the vampiric bard. Oh, and I say this every single session and things that we do. I didn't say it this time, so I'll say it since we just showed Kyron. Thank you to Asia Kobe for Nat Disaster as the title. Just gotta say that in every stream.
It's her idea.
Love you, Asia.
And him being the Disaster Master.
Oh, yes, and the Disaster Master. Which now goes into that artwork that London gave. That stay tuned tomorrow for our session to get the premiere of my artwork. Because I like that. I'm not that picky. London, I probably won't have any other critiques other than that green hood. If you can make a version with the green hood, because green is preferably my favorite color and things, that's awesome.
Favorite colors?
Red is my favorite color, but green, the green of my hoodie has become very clean.
Dark green?
Yes. I don't know if there's a specific name for it because we went over to at the party.
Forest green.
We just went over at the party earlier today. There's like 700 shades of every single color.
Absolutely. Forest green is one of my favorite colors.
Mm-hmm. But I love that green that my hood is. So if you can make a version 2 with that hood, I would appreciate the fuck out of that. But if not, I love it all the same. But yeah.
We will move on.
Naresh too also. Hold on, before we move on, I just want to say, Naresh's coffin, none of us really knew about the moons. He only vaguely brought that up to me in the past, and then he brought that up for the artwork. And I was like, oh shit. And that just makes me look at every scene in our campaign so far, just seeing his coffin different.
Your inner link is showing, apparently.
My what?
Your inner link is showing.
Yeah! I have a...
Pete?
Oh my god. Where did you put all of our stuff? I saw it.
Sort of thing right there, Bryan. Nice hip hop. Oh, it's okay. Currently in-game, Bracket technically is Link.
This is my sword. I spent more money than I should have spent on this. I have to keep up with the maintenance, but I love it, and I want to get trained to how to use a sword properly one day.
Because isn't Bracket technically Link in universe?
I mean, I made the world very Legend of Zelda-esque, so you're technically the closest thing to what would be Link.
Main character. You did that purely so that way I'd have to play, even though I'm the one running the stream, so yeah, I'm going to be playing Bryan.
Link's the hero of time. You're the hero of lightning time.
Close enough.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
How much do we spend on the sword?
Who asked? Alex? I spent $2,000 on that sword, but it's got a lifetime guarantee other than for rust. So I do anything to break it. If I do anything to break it, I get another one for free.
And we're gonna move. Unless you guys in the comments have questions about any of our characters that we've jumped, we can swap back to there.
Yes, Alex. Holy fuck! I went to my first ever Ren fair, and I looked at it, and I was like, I've fallen in love with this sword. And Aisha said, "Don't fucking do it." And I said, "But I want to do it." She said, "Don't fucking do it." I said, "I really want to do it." She said, "Walk away from it for 2 hours. If you still want it, do whatever the fuck you want." And 2 hours later, I'm like, Aisha, I still fucking want it. She's like, "Fine, do it." And I did it.
You still did. She's still pissed at you.
I'm a single person who lives at home. All car and a car bill and my cell phone bill. I've paid off my cell phone. I have money to spare. Give me a sword. It was a life goal that I've accomplished.
And she's still pissed at you about it. Like, I love you, Wet.
3 minutes to shot warning. Shot. We have one more mixed drink. Conlan, we need to finish.
I finished my mixed drink, see? I not finished
Fuck.
The Singapore one because it's gross. I will need to pee soon, though. Why is Aisha your mom? Because actually, Aisha's not our mom. She's like the sister that screams at you all the time. Vicky's our mom.
That is true.
Asia's more like Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
Asia is somebody
trying to bust us.
It's hard to describe till you meet her, but Asia is just phenomenal in ways where, like, she just becomes somebody you're like, oh shit, I want this person to like me. And I'm just thankful enough that she became my best friend.
Ethan, I'll send you my Venmo. You can send me spare money.
We make the exact same pay, motherfucker. I'm not giving you spare money. Fucking, you chose to get married and get a house at you're 30, so I want to have a house by 30, but still, let me save up my money so I can do a better job than you.
Fucking hell, call him. He's supposed to be our fucking moderator. Don't call him out like that.
Yeah, but he's one of my best work friends. I will call him out on his bullshit, just like he calls me out on my bullshit every time I say me and someone else or something like that. Fuck you every single goddamn day at work. I love you.
Okay. And next, and finally, the characters we have right now, we have Noctivore and our owl.
Tavora.
Whatever. Bracket
You
says
missed an A.
Tavore is how Bracket says it, because it's Bracket.
And her fucking bulky bird. London, I'm already waiting for your message in the chat where you just think, holy fuck that owl. I remember you told me all those goddamn
It's big. Like, we see it scaled to, 1080p. It's not. It's a 4K image, guys.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge.
That was good. Oh, my God. When I saw that for the first time, I'm like, holy shit, that
You
looks
did so
great.
good, London. I love you so much.
Like, London, honestly, I'm still the world can know. I'm still holding you. When I actually publish a book, I want you to do my cover. I will call you out and you might get some commission. I hope you get some commission for my books for doing the title. But I said you would be the illustrator for all my books. You're still the illustrator for all my books. So
London,
I have a job lined up for you. I will always commission you. He did. He told me it took fucking forever. I don't even want to count how many goddamn feathers there are.
Also, London, even though the job doesn't exist yet, if we go full-time on Nat Disaster and making content, you're going to be hired full-time as our artist. It's not even a question. I will pay you to make art for me. Because I love you as my best friend, and one of my best friends, and B, you make amazing art. So we have our last one to do now. Luckily, I landed in the recycling. I don't know what goes with what the fuck I'm drinking. Oh, this is the Blue Hawaiian. I officially feel drunk.
Okay, it's been pushed back to 12:04. 1 extra minute. Track. They are 2 minutes away. Shit. What goes with this drink?
London, you should be both honored and in absolute fear.
I took the margarita, which is the tequila.
Blue Hawaiian is rum, isn't it?
Yep.
I think I saw it before you Frisbee did. I thought so, because I've had one of these before. Yeah. Bottom. That's tequila. That's good tequila. That's okay tequila. My hand hurts already. It's okay, London. You're allowed to take breaks whenever you want.
London, I waited 4 months for my picture. Take whatever breaks you need.
The answer is when you're not doing stuff, you'll just be on podcasts and shit, fucking hanging out. So if you're like, man, I don't feel like fucking drawing today. My hand hurts. You just be like, fuck it. I'll just podcast for the day. You'll be fine. I'll pay you to do that. Fucking day of the week.
But the one thing, we need to do it respectfully. If London wants to stay anonymous as best he can, we will keep him anonymous as best he can.
It is his choice. You're an adult. You're allowed to make your own choices. But I'd love you to run a podcast about anime because I think you'd have a fun fucking time.
All right, 1 minute away. Our last drinks.
I'm so drunk. I don't even know if I want my food anymore. I'm not that drunk.
Oh, that's tequila. Oh, that's strong, but that's good.
You poured way much tequila.
No, I didn't pay too much. It's almost a perfect blend, but you still get that shot of tequila.
What else do they put in Blue Hawaiian? This is missing something. So I've had lots of Blue Hawaiians in my life.
Woo! Well,
I didn't even pour this that strong. This is missing.
I need some salt and some lime because holy shit. Well, lime drink. So I need salt.
I don't have some limes. I have the salt upstairs, but I don't have a tequila salt. So,
Jesus fuck, tequila's got that fucking weird
taste. And I guess even though it's not happened yet, one day, London,
and he's gone.
And I do photography.
I'm gone.
Asia does photography. I do amateur photography for my stories, but not for people.
I'm surprisingly decent at photography. I think that's because I liked journalism, and the nerd I am, Frank West got me into Dead Rising. In the Dead Rising franchise, he got me into photojournalism. And I went into that a little bit at the end of high school and even college. I was wanting to do that. But in the political climate it is right now, it's not a good choice. So steered right the fuck away from that.
I currently literally only take photos of my fucking Pixel 3. That's all I do. I don't take fancy things. I just own over at the time I bought it is the highest end Android phone on the market.
I need to mix whatever the fuck is in here
and that's what I use as a camera.
Stomach.
Do I know how to use DSLR? Yeah. Do I know how to use really fancy cameras? Yeah. I've used fancy cameras.
I don't know what's in this drink.
I don't know what's in that drink either, Bryan. It scares me. Yeah. So our last bit of art is not done by London. Technically, it's done by me, but I'm using the Sims Create a Sim. So, and some mods. Because I handmade these tattoos.
London did create a version of this after we sent this image.
In
Code Vein.
Yeah, but the Code Vein's only so good. And that's not London's fault. Code Vein's limited.
What is your
London did a great job.
Veins from the limitation of the character customization?
The problem I have with it is it's a little bit too anime-y for me. For the character.
I personally like that.
I think it looks... No, I don't think it looks bad. I'm not saying it looks bad.
Anime girls.
I know, I understand.
Anime girls on TikTok.
Okay. Thank you, Ethan, for helping run our chat for these past 2 hours. You're wonderful. I hope you have a great night's sleep. Sleep well, my dude.
Ethan. My Burger King's being dropped off right now. Come on. 10 minutes, man. 10 more minutes. It's literally, he's parked outside right now. 10 minutes, man. Come on.
You can smell it. This garage probably just smells like liquor at this point.
10 minutes. I'm going to grab it right now because the car's outside.
You want me to go intermission?
Fuck that. Ethan's got to stay for it.
Yeah, I'll entertain, though. So I'm going to show some Create a Sim, because essentially the only program I have for creating people is Create a Sim, because I am too lazy to learn anything else. And my fiance likes playing The Sims. So this is Rain, the character I'm currently playing in our current heist campaign. That's exactly what she looks like currently. She does not wear the nice floral dress, though. She probably will buy a nice floral dress. But that is Rain. We showed her on our last podcast. And one day, in a dream world, I will pay London, which I will pay London. I would love to pay you to draw her, because I think you'd have a great time. I will try and get hand drawings of those tattoos, so it's easy for you, though. Especially because those aren't the right tattoos. They're more flowery and shit like that. I just use the tattoos there in The Sims because I'm lazy. I believe Bryan is talking to the person who got our food. So let's see. Did Burger King get our order right? The food's walking down the stairs. Don't worry, Ethan. The food's walking down the stairs. We're going to find out if our orders are right.
So Burger King.
Can you grab this paper towel, so we can wipe down this giant wet small of our liquor bottles? Because,
Oh, man. Place to pick towels.
I did. I'm just not good at word association sometimes.
So there's some over here. So Burger King, you already got points above McDonald's because you delivered on time, I guess. Few minutes late, but it wasn't a fucking hour and a half late.
Oh yeah, that was that. If you guys were here last session, it's bad.
Last session. It's more like an episode. We're not doing D&D right now.
What is this?
Where are the napkins? I need some for right here. Convenient.
I don't know what this says. I don't know that's because I'm not sober. This is not warm. Barbecue pizza. Find out how our burgers are. Yeah, London, we'll work together. Oh, there's your chicken fried.
Nope.
Don't worry, London, we'll work together to get those tattoos done. I'm trying to currently learn Photoshop better so I can make better tattoo designs so you can put them into something. Oh, full screen. We need to go to full screen. Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to scroll to that, where the fuck it is. Game only. Transition. Here's our burgers. They're technically identical, except for Bryan has. So far, it looks like it's a burger from Burger King. It has barbecue sauce. it looks like they took all our stuff off. You have pickles. You did not. We never
There
took the ketchup.
pickles.
Never took the ketchup off like more.
No, I took the ketchup off on both of us.
It looks like there's ketchup on that.
That's barbecue sauce.
Okay. Maybe there's that very red.
Barbecue sauce is red. It's a maroon.
It's maroon, not.
And that is maroon right there. You colorblind fuck.
I'm not colorblind. I actually really see better, more colors than
Making
you
a
did.
joke. Colorblind people are awesome, but I'm just making a joke because we're assholes to each other. All right.
So here's our food. Please stop knocking things over, Brian.
I'm drunk. Sorry.
Okay, I almost spilled my drink on my keyboard. Okay, this is the old keyboard, so I don't care. It's not warm.
Not so warm. It's not hot. It's not cold like our McDonald's one.
Yeah, McDonald's is bad.
And that's just the problem with delivery is you don't get it immediately, so it's not like right up the oven hot. But I'm
Because I'm
biased.
very drunk, Burger King tastes fine.
I'm biased. I love the Burger King.
I don't like it. So Ethan, the answer is they did fuck up our order, it looks like.
So rating. Who's better, McDonald's or Burger King?
In terms of like ability to actually like read the fucking piece of fucking paper they get.
So far in our podcast.
They get like an 8. I don't want to go too high just in case. Know what I mean?
8 sounds good for Burger King. McDonald's last week we didn't give a rating. I'd say probably like a goddamn 4.
Oh yeah, definitely 4.
4.5.
I was thinking 4 or 5, definitely. Because the food is cold. Five Guys is closed currently. You're also going to be getting Five Guys. I promise you that. Because Five Guys always shows up warm. No matter how far away they are, they at least show up warm.
If we do a stream early enough, we'll do Five Guys at some point. It all is up to who is open, basically, when we order food.
Yeah, and if we tend to do this podcast at 10 just because we have a whole Saturday we have to do. Like, we have all kinds of tasks to do. Like, we had a birthday today. Like, I guarantee, like, next Saturday, I'll have, like, car shit to do.
3 Saturdays from now, we're going to New York.
Yeah.
to see
We're always,
Conlan.
yeah, we won't have a podcast that weekend, Brian.
Yeah.
We haven't decided if we're going to do this every 2 weeks or every week or whatever. We'll figure it out. That's what we do.
I feel like we're just going to do it when we do it. We have a small enough fan base, I can just text all of you and just let you know we're doing it.
You guys should run a cooking show. Nah, we're too lazy to cook for ourselves.
We can do it like the Fine Bro.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a whole, okay. So I know how the Fine Bros have like this whole like network of everything they do. In the future, it'll be everything. Everything. We're gonna have cooking. We're gonna have cars. We're gonna have woodworking. We're gonna have D&D.
The goal one day is to actually
The goal is to not
have enough money that we own a property that we build a house on where it's basically our studio as well.
Yep, and we have a studio space.
Long-term goal. I don't know if it's
And
achievable.
I pay a
but we
fucking cameraman so we don't have to do that bit of the work.
We have a room dedicated to our stream, so we don't have to take things down after
Oh
we
my
stream.
God, you know how. This is the garage we're working cars. We had to clean the garage. That's why we were late. Because last night I was doing car stuff, and I was like, it is 10 o'clock at night. I am exhausted. I'm eating dinner, and I'm gonna get not sober, and I'm not cleaning the garage. Regret it a little bit because it meant it took a half an hour to clean the garage, and I'm moving ready for stream way faster. But
Hopefully next week, or the next time we do DisasterCast, we'll start at 10:15 when we tell you guys 10 o'clock instead of 10:25 and 10:30.
one day
We'll
we'll
get
be on time.
increasingly better.
And Ethan, if we start making money, don't worry, you'll be paid every stream we do. That's how it'll work.
If you be our moderator every stream, you have to come up to the stream.
Yeah, it'll be a by stream basis. It's just at this point we're not doing a stream every week, nor are we being paid to do this by Twitch. But promote us.
I mean, we had enough viewers this time.
It's going to super help our rating. It's
We-
going to super help.
And the lowest I've seen is 6, and we're currently at 7 right now. So our base have actually been pretty good for this stream.
Yep.
Once we get affiliate, what happens when we get like?
Oh, yeah, I sent version 2 with a green hood. Affiliates not for a while. We need like 50 plus followers and like a lot of viewers. But every time you help us like get promoted and stuff, we get more viewers. The more likely it is for some of you guys who will probably end up being moderators in the future, it'll work out for you. And you get shouts all the time because we love you.
Oh,
The green
love
looks
it.
really good.
Love it. Oh my god, I'm
Going it tomorrow.
Oh my god. Yep. London, you're my favorite.
Officially.
In this
Great.
moment in life, you are my favorite.
My advice is like, there's too much different liquors in you.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Very good.
Ooh, I need to get a custom book that looks like that. We're gonna come back on stream and I'm gonna be dressed up.
Oh, sure. It's never gonna have like little stickers over your nipples, so it's okay. So it's not against terms of service.
Twitch, don't ban us.
Not big enough, it won't matter.
Cool.
Watch, we get banned like years later because they find that stream. You streamed your nipples 6 years ago. And we're like, yeah, 6 years ago, Twitch.
And how many people actually watched that video when we aired it live? Shut the fuck up. You deleted it off your server. It doesn't matter.
Didn't care.
But London, thank you so much. Are there any other questions in the chat? We've gotten to the point where we've already gotten to the food. We're already gotten to
where we end so we can eat our food and then drink some more and go to
But
sleep.
we've been going for just about 2 hours at this point. I want to know if there's any ending questions.
Final questions, guys. Right now.
Did Bryan read the community reference on the book?
Yeah, it's just Dungeons and Dragons. It looks just like
Dungeons and Draconis. Oh, I'm a little bit drunk. Sorry. Yep, I love that right there. The community reference. I am all for that right there.
You're right. Some people, yeah,
because
no one else would.
The Advanced Dungeons and Dragons episode of Community, the Dungeon of Draconis, or was it the? I forgot what the first thing was of Draconis, but basically they're going after the to fight a dragon. Excuse me, named Draconis. So I like that community reference right there. I am all for that. And if Ethan's still in the chat, which I don't know if he is, Ethan, the picture, if you come and watch the chat tomorrow, zoom in on the book. You'll see a community reference since I know you're almost done with Community. Which London, Hash Brown Jelly in the chat, my coworker, I got him into Community and he's about to finish season 6. So.
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, I fucking... Dude, stop complaining, you little shit. It's good food. I love Burger King.
I'm drunk. I don't care too much.
A mutation. Woo! Looks like an axe. What? So
closing question, guys. Those are closing questions. Anything you want. Hope not anything within reason.
Ask weird. This is the time to get weird.
It. We're drunk, so we will probably answer it.
Probably answer anything you guys goddamn say to us.
Your board game besides D&D. Stratego.
Mousetrap. No, I love chess. Honestly, chess is my favorite thing. And I was introduced to 3-player chess last year. I have a 3-player chess board game, and I do want to play that. Which, Alex, you have been like my intellectual genius friend for all of my life. I would love to play against you and like this motherfucker in 3-way chess and see who the fuck wins at one point.
We're gonna wreck you and then just be angry at each other for the rest of the night.
No, I'm phenomenal at chess. Like somebody who thought I was actually bad, he was looking.
I never said you were bad, Bryan.
Oh no, he did not expect me to be good, and I fucking wrecked his shit.
The problem is I have not played chess in several years, so probably the first play we do, I will get wrecked because I have not played chess in so long.
I think move ahead. I actually actively take my turn like 4 or 5 minutes to think every outcome I can think of. How about we play Go? Shut up, Ethan.
You are drunk.
I am tipsy.
I think if we did shots, it'd be all over for us.
Reach for Juggernog tonight, motherfuckers.
Oh, it's all over for Bryan. Do not grab the tequila. You'll hate yourself very quickly.
Whiskey!
No, I'm not allowed to play. You can play Bryan in Monopoly. I'm personally not allowed to play Monopoly anymore. It's forbidden in my family.
What would you like to take a shot of, my friend?
The liquor I really like taking shots of. I drank all of it last night.
What would you like to take a shot of what we have available, my friend?
I think I'm going to finish this, and I need to finish this, I need to finish this. So I think I'll be fine. Unless you really need me to do a shot, just fucking pour me something else. Fine. Do not pour me the whiskey, though.
Svedka?
I guess. I'm getting to the point where if I drink too much more, I might puke. Purely because I'm eating right now, and I'm a little too drunk. Try to call the hospital and tell them that you're coming. We're not that bad. If we take like 6 shots, we will be that bad. I'm just at the level of like, my stomach's a little upset, but I'm fine.
But we're eating now, so it's helping.
Well, it's because my body's just like, ooh, food, that's a hard bit. I'm filled with liquid and I feel sloshy.
A few more minutes or right now?
Fuck it, we're doing it on stream.
Reach for Juggernaut tonight.
That actually really wasn't what I want to say.
Yeah, I do need to chase it. I'm a bitch.
Well, that's not what I do with shot stuff.
All right.
Well,
unless we have any other closing questions, we should
we're gonna close this up so that way me and Bryan can
session episode. Wow, we're not doing D&D. That'll be tomorrow.
No, but we do call it session.
Yeah, true. So
for those it still says session 1, our first podcast. For some reason, it didn't change on my end.
Sorry, I did actually change it, but sometimes Twitch doesn't save it. Oh, favorite magical item.
Bryan, check your Facebook.
Well, you answer your favorite magical item.
Yeah, I currently have. Favorite magical item is one I'm currently writing.
Give them a sneak preview.
So there are these swords that you're able to use. Several of them have the same holster, and they'll be very interesting because they'll do some special damage when you recall them back. Me and Bryan will probably talk about this as we get fucked up in the next couple hours.
All I saw on Facebook was a poke war, Alex. So this poke war is not done. You're going down, motherfucker. We're bringing this back like it's fucking 2011.
The battle has just begun. I shall win the war.
Favorite magical item? In D&D canon?
Oh yeah, non-homebrew. I got no answer for you. I know.
In D&D canon, my favorite magical item that I've ever acquired is Armor of Invulnerability. My first DM made the mistake of giving me an option of getting this at one point. I only got to use it for a few sessions, but it's literally plate armor. So it's base 8, AC is 18, plus a shield is 20 right at that point, and then Shield of Faith 22. You are resistant to all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And then for 10 minutes a day, you can become immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Immune. They stab you and you're just like, smite, motherfucker. That is my favorite in-canon item because it can be make broken.
Thank you so much for helping us in the chat.
My favorite...
It was OP, probably.
My favorite non-canon item has to be, as of right now, an item that group, the main Ty'Quorus campaign, has seen, but they have not acquired. It was an item that Aurora owned. And if you go back to that session where they met Aurora and Janthel, it was the bone-clawed weapons that they had on. So that is what my favorite magical item was. Alright, I guess I gotta go back into the chat, keep everything. Let's see. The chat. That sounds OP. For the Armor of Invulnerability, yes, if you find it, that's fucking OP. For the claws, I am gonna hold that secret until its powers are actually used. I know it was mentioned. You're having a little bit of a struggle, huh?
You saw me wobble when I walked over to get
Session 18, around there, is when you see Janthel and Aurora, and she has her...
Oh, you got session 17 when we first see them, and Bryan, fucking moron.
Yes, but 18 when you actually get to meet them and interact with them, you can see Aurora's item. It was never used, but I can't wait for the day I do use it. The Armor of Invulnerability is fucking OP if you get that. It's basically like if you're a paladin wearing it, you're raging constantly. You got the half of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and then immunity to it for 10 minutes. 10 minutes! You can turn it on off. Combat takes a rough estimate of 30 seconds.
Have a great night, London. I hope you have a great time drawing and watching anime.
Mm-hmm. If you get into enough combat that 10 minutes go by...
4 days platinum. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, thank you for that. I've never had somebody animate me. Thank you. Everybody else here, watch our stream tomorrow between 5:30. We're shooting for 5:30, probably 6 o'clock.
We're gonna be realistic. It'll be 6 o'clock.
We're shooting for 5:30. Follow us on Twitter at Nat Disaster DND. So NatDisasterDND. I can spell even when I'm in
And follow me and Bryan on Twitter. I'm Aceman with 6 9s on social media. You got me on Insta, Twitter, YouTube, all that jazz. My Twitter is me mainly bitching about phones being pieces of trash, and my Instagram is me posting pictures of cars.
My handle on Instagram is The Recovering Romantic, and on Twitter it's at Bryan Creevy. But if you just search Bryan Creevy, BryanCreev as in Victor, Y, you can find me anywhere. I try to stay pretty active. Recently I haven't. I've been having a little.
We've been depressed.
That.
COVID happened, guys. It's just hurt us.
I'm trying to actually get back out there, so follow me and keep up to our news.
And of course, follow Nat Disaster DN on all social media, and you'll have a grand time because we're gonna get really more active on stuff.
I actually hope
we're gonna have a fun time interacting with you guys.
I actually hope that more people do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel to see previous sessions in the past. I think right now we have 27 subscribers, 41 videos. So I want our subscriber list to actually outplay our video list right now. So
that would be really nice if someone could do this.
I'm hoping to have 14 more subs as soon as I can. So if you guys have a moment, I do appreciate if you can go to our YouTube channel and watch some of our previous sessions. Like I said earlier in the chat, our audio wasn't the best early on. We were very low budget. We're still low budget. We don't have a budget. Our budget is our bank accounts, but at least our bank accounts have.
Technically, our budget is like negative, like $6,000.
Oh yeah, we need to get viewers to actually make money back to get out of the negative zone we are right now. So please, if you can, follow, get your friends to follow, things like that, and leave some comments in the videos. I genuinely want to know what people think about the stories I weave. I want to be a storyteller and author. I want to create worlds for people to enjoy. So I would appreciate anybody who would go and watch some of the videos we have made. And
so
comments about
the
$100
is just mics in the mixer. We have the $800 computer. We have monitors. We have all the other equipment.
The other cameras and the other mics we bought to start off with everything. The stands, all the cords,
tables.
We are well over our budget.
Well, what's the budget? Yeah, that's what we feel. Literally, me and Bryan have invested because we care about this. You know what? I'd say that logistically, like $4,000.
Probably.
And like, it's been worth it. I've gotten $4,000 of entertainment out of it, so I don't care that much. But if you guys can help us make this popular and show some of your friends who might like us, that'd be awesome. We're probably going to end it for the night so we can go eat and do other things that we can't do on screen. And
that sounds wrong.
We're not going to have sex. Probably. I don't know. We'd have to get really, really drunk.
I promise you that's not going to happen.
I'm just my best friend. This is what I do, guys.
We are the straightest boys.
We really are. I really only like titties.
Anyway, I guess that's where we'll end it.
Titties are phenomenal. That's where we'll end this stream.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited that we had 7 viewers to the end of our stream with a maximum, I think, either 12 or 13.
Oh, we did great. Thank you guys so much. You guys are great. See you again maybe next week.
And we will catch you for the next disaster tomorrow at 6 p.m.
And as Bryan Mans would say,
good night.